We will start this third and final part with a review. Back EMF is the only explanation that I have heard for why electric motors need to generate voltage at the same time they generate torque. Back EMF doesn't exist. Voltage is generated in typical motors because flux linkage is through a single rotor and there is no place to transfer energy other than to the input power source. With multiple rotors and linked flux, energy can be transferred from one rotor to another. The transfer is not easy and requires large gaps in field energy that are avoided like the plague in typical motors. Energy transfer also requires ingenuity like translation rather than simple rotation as is shown here. The upside is motors requiring only 10 to 15% of the input energy. The downside is they need to be more than twice as large as typical motors. Do you think this technology would have had any chance with one of the Bushes at the helm? Neither do I. The spoof here was not intended to criticize NASA in the Apollo days when they really knew how to work. The little red hen syndrome may be the main thing that makes them less effective today. Government leaders may be the only real solution. Queen Isabella and JFK come to mind. Under George Bush's watch, this technology would surely have been blunted, so Letterman and Leno would have lots of material for spoofing every night. It looks like the spoofing opportunities for this technology will come while Barack Obama is on watch, and we will be able to rate him on the scale between Bush and JFK. The ends of this scale might be alternatively established as workers and cake eaters. I know the ends where the past presidents belong. History will place President Obama somewhere on that scale. Let's hope he is not too fond of cake. A few skeptics have called me an idiot. I believe they were doing the name-calling while standing on the cake-eating side of the fence. I may very well be an idiot for taking on this task without government funding. Viewers from the work side of the fence believing that the equations and x-rays shown here disclose the simple truth can help the cause by doing a tiny bit of work. Sending links to these 3 videos to a few friends, scientists, politicians, and or the news media might help my desperate situation. The tough work, myth-busting, seems to be done. I am willing to share future cake with everyone on this side of the fence. Like for the Apollo crew, supplies are now a big issue, and I don't know where my next meal will come from.